Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brick Road. I hope my intro wasn't too disturbing for everybody. I didn't make it bloody, but there was a lot of dismemberment.
It was good.
Thanks. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I gotta keep.
Is that like Disney PG-13? There's a lot of like ripping apart with no blood.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought about the blood. I was thinking about getting like some red dough or something. You know what I mean, and just trying to incorporate it in there. But I was like, I didn't know how messy it would be, and I was like, screw it. You know what I mean? So, regardless, I figured with everybody being pretty much dismembered, and even those that weren't dismembered, you could tell like something was getting ready to get them. Yeah. So I guess early happy Halloween, everybody. This is the end of the month slash no pun intended Halloween episode of Good Morning Brook World. I said slash like 3 or 4 times. So I was gonna say we're in costume, so to speak. So we've got our 332nd trooper right there. I imagine he's not going to be wearing nothing very long because it is extremely uncomfortable to try and talk in and breathe in. I am.
Y'all hear me?
Well, we can hear you, but it's definitely way muffled. Definitely way muffled. I decided to go as a Jack O Hive lantern. I didn't get the intentions that I wanted out of it. I was telling them in the meet before we started. I was like, yeah, I was doing great, man. Until I had to put the orange on, and the orange just really kind of messed everything up. But regardless, I got the intentions across, and I think I'm still frightening looking, regardless of how good I look. So I guess that's a good thing. And of course, we've got the Brick Bunny Babe, the more classy out of all of us. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right.
How are you?
I look what we do for our audience. Are you not entertained? I keep wanting to scratch my face. I'm like coffee, but I can't just drink my coffee. I got to be like really careful about it. So we've got an exciting episode. It is the end of the month, so as per usual, we do our member giveaway. We just talk about whatever. We don't really constrain ourselves to a specific topic. Bearded Brix.
Now you can hear me better, right?
Oh yeah, we hear you a lot better now.
Okay.
So we member giveaway. We just talk about random stuff. This is a special one, and I think, unless things change, it seems like this is how it's going to go from now on going forward unless something changes. The end of the month will also be our contest.
Awesome.
I don't know what to call it, our contest thing. Rich had this great idea about making this contest, and just like in the past, like with other hosts, I was just adamant about making sure everybody knew, like, okay, look, when you guys have ideas, I'll try and help out and stuff, but I can't put myself into it. But I will say this turned out to be way better than I thought it would. I didn't think it was going to be bad, but we had a lot of entries for our first.
There's a total of, including there's 2 that we have that aren't really counting, but they do want to be shown. There's 21 different people.
Yeah. So we have 2 entries. One that fits the criteria, but she didn't want to be like entered per se. She just did it for fun. She wanted the prize to go to somebody else because she's one of the biggest hearted people I've ever met. I love her to death. God, see, I keep wanting to touch my face. Dude, by the time this is over with, I'm gonna have like orange and black hands. And then
run.
The other person didn't fit the criteria. He just made a mock of a small.
He didn't want to enter the contest.
Yeah, he didn't have any
separate, but it's so cool that we want to show it off.
Yeah, he already built it, at least started building it. I think just built it pretty much before we even announced the contest. But he always makes tons of mocks, but we'll get to those later. But yeah, like I said, we'll be doing the contest thing. We're gonna. I didn't build one. I apologize, everybody. But we're going to all build the mock for the contest as well, and then have you guys judge it and pick. But
have you? So basically, the way ours is done is ours goes by the same rules, but we don't decide on it. Y'all decide on it versus where we decide on who wins y'all's prize. Ours really isn't for a prize. It's just for bragging rights.
Right. And look,
I want a prize when I win.
Well, listen. So,
well, that'll be okay because you won't ever win. So,
Oh,
man, you start with the whiteboards 9 minutes into the show. So listen, Brick Babe and Bearded Brix, they did build one. So when it comes time, we show theirs. I'll put a poll up and ask, and that way you guys can vote between Brick Babe and Bearded Brix. And look, my first thought was like going to tell you guys like, don't vote with biased opinions. Vote.
she's gonna win just because of the fans.
Vote with logic, your sensibility, and based on the merits of the build and stuff. But look, you guys go do what you want anyways. So you go ahead and vote for whoever you want to vote for. If their mock just sucks, then you're like, I don't care. I love Bearded Brix. His mock may suck, but I love him.
Call me.
Anyway, he's gonna win.
All right. So yeah, like I said, end of the month.
Lene, don't be over there building your contest thing.
No, I just needed to put mugs in their hands. That's it. Can I put coffee mugs in their hands? Or his hands off?
Well, ain't you ever seen Lego Masters?
Look, he's like hands down, or no, was it hands up?
I know exactly what
we've had a month.
Legos down, hands up.
At 9, I spent a good 2 hours on mine.
Procrastinate.
So before we get too deep into it, I want to say hello to the replay gang. Hello, replay gang. We love you. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's.
Like Moto said, does yours tell a story? Because mine does.
Mine tells a story. It does.
Well, if they had coffee in their hand, it ain't really that cool of a story. So
you don't know that. Oh,
I'm holding the coffee. I'm like, oh, God. Let me put this down.
See, he just called you a dweeb hive.
So I don't know. Like I said, we got a fun show today. Like I said, we got the member give. Oh yeah. Before we get into the good mornings. All right. So for the member giveaway, I didn't get a chance to show this on Instagram. For the member, let me switch stuff around so you guys can see me. Okay, so for the member giveaway, I'm giving away this set. It's a pretty cool set. Man, the coolest thing about it, in my opinion, is that thing. That thing's hot.
That's the weirdest looking animal I think that ever.
I know. And I got I ordered online from the Brick Part store or whatever what it's called. I got the black and white anglerfish, which I don't even know what set that. Oh, that comes in a stunt set. That's what it is. Gosh, I'm so scary looking and not in the way I intended. All right. So that's the member giveaway. I'm gonna do a subscriber giveaway today. Just like pick a number in the chat kind of thing. And I know it's not Lego, but it's Halloween themed. So I'm gonna give this away to a subscriber today. I mean, and if you don't even like Black Series, I mean, you can sell it or trade it. Maybe somebody got a Lego set, they'll trade you for it or whatever. But it's cool. It's a really cool fig, man. It comes with that zombie porg. And then on the trunk, where is it at? It has like this trunk or whatever. Oh, it's not gonna focus, but you can see like a ghost Jabba. Oh, there it is. You see like a ghost Jabba. Anyways, it's just really cool. So that's gonna be for subscribers, and we'll announce the prize that they got specific for the contest. But I'm gonna just throw this in because so many people entered. I'm gonna add this to the prize pool for the contest. Nothing crazy, but hey, it's free Lego, and some people might not have that set. So, okay, let's go ahead and get into the good mornings. As per every Sunday. Oh, well, I see Chef says he became a YouTube member, but I know you've been a member, so you must have re-upped. But just to go ahead and do something, let me do a thingy here. Membership.
Activate interlock. Dynatherms connected. Infracells up. Mega thrusters are go. Let's go, Ultron!
Thank you to all of my members. Much appreciated. It just occurred to me I should have done some donation stuff in the Halloween theme. Now that I thought about it, but what do you do? All right. So, Chef, good morning to you. And my bricks and me, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Johnny Builds, howdy to you. Good morning. Good morning. Alternate candidate, what's going on? Good morning. Thank you for being here. Brick Lock Noise, Mr. Lincoln, what's going on? Good morning. Who else we got here? Fall Equinox, good morning to you. Hope you're doing
Good morning.
Pink Wheels, good morning. I see names out there and I'm like, ooh, I like your build. Ooh, I like your build.
I know. I was just sitting here thinking, like, that didn't enter, that didn't enter, that did.
Look, but that's a good counterbalance, like. Let's see here. Lucky Jester Builds, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Mayo Husco, what's going on? It's your boy Real Whole Egg. Real quick, I just want to say something, Mayo. A long time ago, I asked you what the deal was with the name Mayo Hosco, and you told me to look at like your first video or something like that. I tried finding it and I didn't find it. So I don't know, maybe like create a link for it or something and message me with it or something like that, so I can get up on that because I need to know. Johnny Bill says I would say it's Halloween. Yeah. If you saw the intro, hopefully, like I said, it wasn't bloody per se, but it was shocking. I mean, I don't know how some people feel when they see their sigfig like missing a head or an arm or something like that.
I had a teddy bear. I was happy.
Yeah, I know. Right?
That's because you got.
And then and I was hoping a couple things too, because I always try and throw little things in the intro for people to catch or go back and watch again and see it. So you'll hear the gunshots throughout the intro. Clearly, that was Bearded Brix up on the roof, but I needed to have them just randomly going off, And then I gave everybody a little preview. My sigfig had the jack-o'-lantern face on it. So I don't know. There's a lot of little stuff in there. The goat, I did the goat scream when he was being.
The worst thing about taking all those minifigs apart is you got to put them back together.
I know. And I didn't want to scatter anything too much because I didn't want to get anything mixed matched. So, let's see here. EMS Bricks Renee, what's going on? Good morning to you.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Fall Equinox says the Purge Lego edition. Yeah, I know, man. It's pretty wild. Whiskey 488. What's going on? Good morning, Wayne. How you doing? Jesse's Brick Galaxy. I loved it. Gore Morning Brick World. That was a good one. I had to actually highlight that during the intro. Lego Longoria. Good morning to you.
Hey.
How are you today? The Goblin Zero. Good morning, Brick World. Great intro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Look. The one thing. I mean, with the exception of maybe once or twice, I don't even know about that, but like I literally try to make a new Good Morning Brick World intro every single Sunday, man. Like I said, it's just something I like to do for all of you that watch the show constantly. Like you pick stuff out in the intro, your sigfig might be in the intro. So where we at? Goblin Zero, Camel City Brick House, Good Morning Brick World. Ooh, another good one. I like that. Thank you again to Camel City Brick House for being our guest last week. Definitely go check out their store. The link to their store is in the description for last week's episode. And I got to figure something out because I noticed also I don't know what YouTube did, but when I put a link, like if I copy and paste the link to Bearded Brix' YouTube page and then put it in the next, Good Morning Brick World, whatever, the link is gone and it's just like the writing. So I got to go back and like copy and paste like his link to his page like every time we do it now. But always Instagram, Brick Babe's link was fine. And then I just noticed now hers is doing that.
Are you doing it on your phone?
No, I never do it on my phone. So I got to figure out what's going on with that. I don't know. YouTube's being weird right now. Ironically, Twitch is doing some pretty awesome stuff. I'm like, really Twitch, you're making me look bad after all this shit I talked about you. Anyways, let's see. My Bricks and Me, this is an awesome intro. Thank you so much. Miss Amby, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. I like how the background is a puddle. Great intro. Thank you, Chef. I appreciate it. Pinkle says I'm getting Legally Blonde vibes from Brick Babe.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
a good movie,
when she
man.
showed up.
I gotta tell you, that movie exceeded my expectations because you think it's like just like a girly type movie, you know what I mean? But it is a girly type movie, but it was very well done. It was Reese Witherspoon, I think, that played her.
Yeah.
Dude, she was awesome also years and years and years ago in a movie called Election.
Reese Witherspoon wasn't in wait, we're talking about what movie are we talking about?
We're talking about Legally Blonde.
Okay. I was thinking Miss Congeniality for some reason. Never mind.
That's Sandra Bullock, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Hope everyone is having a good time. Thank you, Miss Amby. Besides my face feeling like I have like I don't know the right word, but it's feeling crusty. My face is feeling a little crusty. But I'm okay.
Like tight and dry. No, I mean the makeup, not your face.
No, it's okay. Look, I don't drink enough water. I'm a very dry skinned kind of person.
Y'all know what I meant. No. You know what I meant. Like
Mrs. Hive always talks about, like, she says when I start getting too dry, the color of my flames start turning the wrong color. I don't know. Anyways, Moto. Good morning, Moto. How are you today? Nice costume. Well, thank you. We're all dressed to impress this morning. Does everyone from Good Morning Brick World know about the YouTube redirect tool on live stream? No, kind of. Not enough. Lonely One Kenobi. Good morning. How are you? Derek. Oh man, I hope I say this right. So don't get mad. Derek Akora.
Akora.
I guess Acura. That's a car, right? Yeah.
Acura is a car.
Yeah. My bad, Derek. I'm sorry. I'm horrible with names. I'm so sorry. But good morning to you. Have a great Halloween stream. Love and light. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Same to you. Justin, what's going on? Good morning to you. Moto says, I guess we need to think about aesthetic. Oh, it's talking about the contest rules, right? Just got that zombie Anakin. What a fig. Brick Love really killed it. Yeah, dude. Brick Love is gonna be like another highlight of a store here pretty soon. They have some rad custom figs. I've got probably like 2 handfuls of their figs. And yeah, I've got zombie Anakin, I've got zombie Luke. I think somebody's sending me zombie Ahsoka. But there was a couple more that were really awesome that I didn't get. I didn't get the zombie Sabine. It's really awesome. Like they're like claw marks in her face. I got the pumpkin Revan though, so I was happy about that. 2 Humble Bricks. Good morning. How are you this morning? Jumper Plate. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Titanium J. What's going on?
TJ.
Good morning to you.
TJ voted for me.
What's that?
In my own vote. I have my own vote. Rich voted for himself, but TJ voted for me.
That's just because he's just trying to be friendly. Nobody wants your feelings hurt. That's
Wait, what are you talking about? Where are you seeing these votes?
She posted a thing up on Instagram to try to see if she could pre-win without even letting anybody see builds. Like she just posted, "Who do you think?"
I was like, "How are you guys?" I haven't even seen your guys' build yet.
She's trying to build her ego, and I don't understand why she's trying to build her ego. If she wouldn't have, it would be a little bit better of a letdown. It's easier if you just take it easy.
Look, man, chat, are you guys seeing this?
Whatevs.
It's gonna be a hard fall.
Let's see here. Mayo says I'll clip you footage from that video Hive. Oh, right on. Cool, man. Appreciate it. Crypto Bricks. Good morning. By the way, I love it's Crypto Bricks. For those that don't know, I'm talking about Krypton. Anyways, Christine Harper. Good morning, Christine. Tell Will to reach out to me some way or another.
Where's Will been? Yeah.
Even if he's got to like write a letter and have a pigeon, like fly it to me or something. Like I need to talk to him. Brian, what's going on? Good morning to you. Johnny says, I wish I could show you my pics as Darth Vader from the last couple of days. Send them to Instagram. And I promise if we have time, we'll definitely show them. We just don't know how long it's going to take to go through all the showing the contest stuff. But yeah, send me, it doesn't matter. Send one of us a picture and we can send it to one of the other ones to share on the screen. Southern Brick Guy, good morning to you. Danny Phantoms, good morning to you. How are you this morning? Lonely One Kenobi says that's an awesome Black series. Yeah, it is. And I didn't even know, so Bearded Brix and I were talking like the meeting last Thursday, and I didn't even know he collects Black series. And I feel like he collects them even more hardcore than I do.
I think I have like 54 of them right now.
Okay, then you definitely collect them more hardcore than I do, because I've got 15-ish, 20-ish, maybe. I don't know, somewhere around there. But I've got a small handful that I won't give up just because they're either gifts or they're very personal to me. Like I'm not giving up my Commander Cody or my Darth Revan, but most of the other ones I'm gonna sell. Anyways, where are we at? Oh, look at that! A couple brickheads in the house. What's up, Sean? Couple brickheads represent. They just hit a milestone the other day. No, not the other day, but just recently.
I didn't
grab
see
account and stuff. I can't remember the exact date. It wasn't too long ago. But anyways, hope you're doing well, my friend. Definitely go check out a couple of brickheads. I think that's it. What, Steve? I see Steve. Good morning, Steve. So yeah. I'm curious. I was gonna do a poll about this, but again, the poll I'm gonna make when we get to it is for Brick Babe and Bearded Brix. But I'm curious, is anybody going out and dressing up for Halloween? If you're young enough, I mean, I know we have some K-falls out there and maybe some young T-falls or whatever. But if you're young enough, you're going out and getting some candy.
I feel like Halloween doesn't exist anymore. Everybody does trunk or treat.
That is a big thing now, actually. And look, I don't know how I feel about it, because on one hand, I'm like, I understand, but then on the other hand, look, I'm old enough, and a lot of us are, man, to really just remember, like, just going house to house, man. Like even my kid, we did that. I don't know, seems so long ago now, but yeah, the trick or treat thing, but not just for the kids. I'm also curious about adults. You guys going to any parties? You dressing up for whatever? I've seen some of us dressing up online. I know April After Dark last night, they were dressing up. They're great. I love those guys. But yeah, I'm just curious. I'll see.
Moto said he's gonna dress up.
Oh, I'll be dressing up right on. We'll walk the neighborhood. Cool.
What are you dressing up as, Moto?
Yeah, what are you dressing up as? Hey, what's up, Big Nate? Crypto says our family is planning on it, but it's going to be 40 degrees on Tuesday night. Well, that's one of the things always about, depending on where you live, not just in the States, but around the world. It might be pretty chilly. Like there's been a couple of times throughout my life, whether me or, my kid or something, like they had to wear like a jacket over their costume.
Moto says he's going as John Wick.
That is excellent. I hope someone gets some pics of you, Moto. I want to see a Moto John Wick.
Do you have Lego guns, or are they like play, or you carrying around real ones, whatever?
Let's see what's everybody else saying. Lucky Jester says, yeah, I dressed up when taking my daughter to events. Probably will do for work again. Nice. Yeah, work's another one. A lot of places that you work. I mean, I can't do it at my job because I'm going house to house fixing stuff. But a lot of places you can like dress up.
What are you talking about? That's the perfect thing. You go, you knock on the door, and
dude,
I'm here to fix your stuff. Trick or treat.
There has been. So I have a badge ID, but sometimes I only have so many shirts, like work shirts. So sometimes I'll just wear like a regular shirt, And yeah, it's occurred to me a couple times. I'm like I just start showing my badge because people might not know who the hell I am, dude.
The next daughter is dressing up.
Oh,
daughters and a kid and
Ahsoka, dude. I really regret now. I was gonna dress up as Ahsoka for the stream this morning, dude. I was like, that'd be the perfect costume to dress up as, man. Ahsoka. Let's see here. I have a pencil. Oh, dude, Moto, you rock, man.
You couldn't do Ahsoka unless you spent a couple days choreographing whatever you were gonna do.
Yeah, I know, right? And plus, the whole live stream would be like this. Hey. Good morning.
Are you trying to say that he's not a fun-filled, exciting character anymore?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Fall Equinox said they're going as Dipper Pines from Gravity Falls.
Oh, that's a good one. Man, my kid would love that. Dude loves Gravity Falls so much that I bought them the books. Like there's like these awesome books that go with Gravity Falls. It has all kinds of like artwork and concept designs and stuff like that. Gravity Falls is an amazing show. I need to go back and rewatch it and pay a lot more attention to it. And because the guy that created Gravity Falls is friends with the guys that created Rick and Morty. And there's a lot more going on in those cartoons than people even realize, man. It's good stuff. Did I miss anybody? I think I said good morning to Big Nate. Johnny Bill says I'll be Vader on Tuesday for trick or treat. Sent Brick Hive 5 pics and a short Vader dancing the cha-cha video. All right, like I said, if we get through everything quick enough, I promise I will definitely show that.
Click and Kiff just came in. What's
sorry?
up, Cliff? Click and Cliff.
Oh, what's up, Click and Cliff? I'm sorry, I'm not at the bottom of the chat. I'm just going through all this stuff. What's going on, Cliff? How you doing? Good morning to you. Mayo says I'm going to eat half a birthday cake because Halloween is my half birthday. Well, happy half birthday to you. Brett Lee, what's going on, Brett? He says I'm here. Good to see you. Good to see you. The guy who created Gravity Falls voices many characters in the Owl House. Oh, interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, I gotta tell you, we do have not much. Well, I don't know honestly how much we got, but we do have some. My coffee got cold.
We didn't get too much.
Yeah, nothing too much, but you know, as always, we have our own takes on things. And that's something we've talked about, and we keep mentioning that we're trying to make our news just a little more interesting. And I don't mean like other people's news is interesting because they're telling the news, but we just want to give more of our takes on certain things.
I know it has nothing to do with Lego per se, but he does have a minifigure, and I didn't do anything in here, but Matthew Perry died yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. Yeah, that was quite sudden.
And so
yeah, he was, I think, 54.
Yeah.
And I don't know the details yet. I heard it's from drowning. I don't know if I agree.
From what I've been able to see or put together, they think that it's something drug related because he drowned in a hot tub by himself.
That was the last picture he posted on his page. He was in a hot tub.
Oh man. But yeah, it's very sad. And of course, the Lego community got to know his character a lot more on the show Friends. That's what he's, probably known best for. But he's been in a lot of movies and stuff. He's a wonderful actor. And I mean, from everything I've seen, like interviews and behind the scenes type stuff, man, he's a really nice guy. Just a generally kind of down to earth kind of guy. So yeah.
Well, what we do have is we're getting a view of what our next gift with purchase will be. I forgot to get that clip. I was gonna get the clip from Wayne's World where they're in the song singing, and they're going Galileo, Galileo. We are getting another. I don't really know how many of these they're going to do, but I know that they've done at least 2. But I think that this is actually really cool. I know that they did the apartment or the room with like the guy who invented the Eiffel Tower or designed the Eiffel Tower. We've gotten like a Charles Dickinson one, but it was in like a Christmas book that opened up. But I kind of like. I mean, this is very plain and it's very, I guess, really sleek. But I really like it.
I want to add something real quick to this because we've seen. I mean, a couple good handfuls of sets like these for gift with purchases. Like whether they belong to a theme or they don't like this one doesn't, but we've seen like the Gringotts Bank and, other types of like stuff for Harry Potter and Ninjago and, stuff like that. I just want to make a complaint that, besides the Lars Homestead, like they haven't really done anything like that for Star Wars. Like a good little diorama set with, give a purchase with a fig. That's all. I mean, and I guess if you're into
Star Wars,
yeah, I know. And I guess if you're into this kind of stuff, I mean, because it's nice, but is it something you're gonna intentionally spend $130 on? I can't remember if that's right.
Well, normally one of these gift with purchases kind of has something to do with something they're gonna do. And with him being like, aren't they? Never mind. I see right now, if you look at the table, it's got like the world with the sun going around it. And then off to the left, it's got the 2 planets. This is going to have something to do with that orbital. I can't think of the name of it right now. What is it called when you got all the planets and you spin it and they all move?
Solar system?
The solar system?
Yeah. Well, it's called something.
they orbit.
No, I know. I forget because you're talking about the model, right?
Yeah, but they are coming out with a Lego set that has like all these planets, and you can turn it, and as you turn it, they all move.
Yeah.
That in orbit. Yeah, you were right.
Yeah. So they are coming out with that. That might be why that we are getting him. Which is kind of weird because we haven't seen anything about that set other than it talking about it being something to be, in general.
I mean, look, if you're into like academic stuff, man, this is a really nice display piece. I don't know, man. I'm going through a weird kind of evolution right now with Lego. Some of it's because of prices and just spending habits, and some of it's just sheer like I don't need it kind of stuff. I'm just trying to be more selective with stuff. I mean, again, it's a nice looking build, but their typewriter was a nice looking typewriter. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Real quick, I just wanted to say good morning to Stud Sidious out there. What's up, man? Also, I see Macro and who else? I saw somebody else. Journal of the Scots. What's going on? Oh, sorry, I read something. I thought it was for somebody else. I'm sorry. Anyways,
next up in the news, we have what the tiny plants are going to look like that come in all the vases. So I think this is actually really cool. And if you can find, I didn't put one in here, but if you find a close up and look at these flowers, every single flower in here is just about made up of an element that you would not just completely think about. Like they're
good for stuff like that.
They're like, I mean, there's a ton of stuff in here that just really, really stands out when you're building it. And I think they look really good. We're also getting the bad boy himself, the piranha plant. He is we've talked about him being released, but now he is actually being seen at Target already.
Yeah.
So people do have the chance to go out there and get him.
I was going to go to Target and look for one, but I was afraid I might find it and then buy it because I'm going to buy it. But I'm like, dude, I got to chill. I've bought a lot of minifigs lately.
Next is the botanical roses. We got a sneak peek at what those are going to look like. I'm not sure when these are supposed to release. With the tiny plants releasing, I think these will be like maybe the 1st of next year. But who knows?
Valentine's Day. And
then we're getting a Spider-Man helmet.
Which I will say, when I first heard about it, I was like, that's stupid. Like, why, but I was like, oh, wait, they got Venom and Carnage. So, yeah, I guess it makes sense. They're going to do Spider-Man to make fill that completionist heart.
The other thing that me and Hive were talking about, which I'm excited for, is they gave us Venom and Carnage, which are the exact same things. They're just different colors. The helmets are almost identical in build, identical in pieces, which means that if they are giving us a Spider-Man helmet, they have the potential to give us a black Spider-Man helmet.
Which would be freaking awesome.
Yeah, that to me would be like where it's at. That was, I don't know, because I think that the helmets were really cool in Star Wars, and then they stopped them. I actually have all of them. I thought it was something that it kind of stands out from a normal Lego build. Then they started with like Marvel, and I think they quit with Marvel and they started doing like, I don't know what you call them, but like big weapons. Like we have the Wolverine fists, we've got the Iron Man fist or the Iron Man gauntlet, then we've got the normal Infinity Gauntlet.
Dude, I want to just say, add on to this. I mention it occasionally, but this seems like another fitting time to mention this, man. They do DC dirty, man. I don't know if it's a contractual thing. I don't, because look, I know I could just blame it on them, like not having enough good movies out or something like that. But I'm like, why are they just sticking to movies? Like, it's like, dude.
But here's the other thing to that too, is Marvel isn't really getting done that well either. If you think about it, like it's very repetitive stuff. I mean,
I know.
They come out with a Groot, and then they come out with a Venomized Groot. They came out with a Venom mask, and then they come out with a Carnage mask. Then they come out with like a Quinjet.
I agree. I agree. There's a lot of repetitive stuff, but at the same time, we've gotten a lot of awesome stuff. Whether it's different figs, the Sanctum, the Bugle, the towers coming out. We're supposed to get an X Mansion. Like we've gotten all these, the gauntlets and the hammers and the shields, and it's like I just feel like
DC
DC's got to be sitting in the corner, man, just weeping in the
That's
fetal
because DC sucks if it's not Batman Hive.
I'm gonna just give you a solid disagree about that. And look, and that's me saying this from I grew up collecting Marvel comics, just the occasional DC one, but there's a lot of good stuff out there, but it doesn't matter. Sorry, I was just checking the comments. Oh, by the way, Journal of Scots, was on Full of Bricks last Friday and had the Hamburglar costume from McDonald's, man. I was like, wow, that is such a great costume. Robble. So yeah, good on Journal of Scots, man, for that awesome costume. One more thing about the news too, I wanted to touch upon, which I thought was pretty wild. And give me a second because I want to share the screen.
I will say that I don't know anything about it yet. I haven't started watching it, and I don't really know that if it is news, but that show that has been talked about coming out for a while, Code Red from Marvel, is on now. You can go watch it on Disney Plus. The other thing about that show is if I've seen all the like figs that they use in there. They really, if they were to make some of those like actual Marvel minifigs, I think that they would sell extremely well. They need to do stuff with that because like the Thor that's in Code Red, I don't know if you've seen it, but that Thor is like perfect.
Yeah, I have seen it and I agree. By the way, Fab Blindings Bricks, good morning to you. All right, I'm going to share the screen because I want to just talk about something real quick for a minute. What are we doing on time? All right, we're doing okay. Let me just share this real quick. So I wanted just to talk about this Dune set coming out.
Man, I got a lot of heat for this thing.
So let me just start by saying, like, I think the build is really cool. I think it's very unique. I like the stuff about it, whether it's the cockpit area, the landing feet, the wings. It's not motorized, but you can at least, there's like a thing in the back you can press to make the wings move back and forth. So I think it's cool. And my first thoughts when I first heard about it was like, why are they doing Dune? Like, I just don't get it. But now that I've seen it and thought about it, I'm like, well, it's a good kind of one-off for people that are Dune fans. They're kind of pulling to the adult market, you know what I mean? So that's cool. But I got to talk about this cloth thing. And I know what everybody's going to say. I mean, everybody knows what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it, and I don't care. I don't understand, again, this whole thing that they can't give these clone troopers these waist capes or these pauldrons. You know what I mean? Their excuse was already lame. And it's almost like, dude, I swear, if it didn't sound so conspiracy-like, I'd say Lego was like, you know what we could do to make those Lego Star Wars fans even more mad? Let's put like a 12-inch cloth freaking thing on this minifigure. I know it's not 12 inches, but you guys know what I mean.
My problem with this set in general, like including the cloth, I do think the cloth piece is kind of funny. That Lego is definitely like trolling them. But the fact that this set costs so much, like,
how much does it cost? I didn't even see. What did he say?
$150.
God dang! I didn't know it was that much, man.
It's more expensive than Star Wars sets that have that many pieces in it.
I mean, what is it? Is it this cloth that costs so much?
I have no idea. Like, I know that underneath the cloth it has one of those long, clear rods that holds him up.
Dude, I love this Shapansky. Is that what you call it?
And there was so many people that were on Instagram. I did a video about this, and there were so many people on Instagram that were like, oh, well, you don't understand. This thing moves. That doesn't matter. All these Star Wars ships that they keep re-releasing moves. You could buy an X-Wing for $50. The wings move up and down. The cockpit opens. You could do anything. It shoots things. Like, I understand there's a lot of like working mechanisms in this. So there's still the same thing in other sets.
I don't look, and I'm kind of glancing at stuff. I don't see any new molds. I don't see, except for this, might be a printed piece. I don't see anything that's new.
That's it. If it's going to be an icon set like it is, they're not going to have printed pieces on there. It's going to be all stickers.
No, what this seems to me is is some good old fashioned. I'm gonna stick my nose in the air and just charge a lot because we call ourselves premium. That's just really what it seems like. I mean, I get maybe there's an IP charge involved, but again, I've been told that they spread that charge throughout all the themes. It just goes a little extra towards the individual IPs, but that cost gets spread out.
Yeah.
And even then, I remember a few years ago looking up.
Thinkwell says the
fins it was like a drop in a bucket as far as the IP costs go, huh?
Thinkwell says the fins are new elements.
These really, I could have sworn those are the same things on my Ninjago Dragon, but maybe not. Maybe these ones are different. Yeah, these ones do look different. But yeah. All right. Okay. I guess maybe you can charge a lot for a mold that makes those because it doesn't seem too complex, but I don't know. It does seem pretty excessive, though. I will say that. I'm not going to go into a tirade about Lego prices. I do it a lot already. I don't know, man. I think that is all about the premium part. And they're like, we know there's a lot of hardcore Dune fans out there that are going to want to get this set. And it's a great looking set. You know what I mean? But then again, I don't know, man. We definitely have a lot of Star Wars sets that are completely outrageous.
Well, I mean, most of the icon sets are always like, I mean, they're a little expensive. But the thing is like, there's so many sets that you could go buy right now on Lego for that. I mean, I know people say, oh, well, you know, price per piece doesn't matter, but it does. It really does. The Alpine Lodge they just came out with is 500 more pieces and it's $50 less. The ship they have, or the set they have right now with the Ahsoka 2 ships is less money and it's more pieces. Like the fact that this Dune set is more expensive than Star Wars is pretty insane.
You know, here's the other thing too that we do know, unless it's changed, is they don't start with the set and then work out the price.
Sorry, so that Dune set has went up. It's $165.
Wow.
Yeah, so they start with the price and then work the set to mold to the price. So if they, and I'm sure the designers probably throw in as many pieces as they can to the price, you know, to keep it normal, whatever. But I imagine if they're just like, this is what we got. If we add anything more or take anything out, it's not going to look right or whatever. And if it doesn't seem like it's a good deal, they're probably still going to be like, all right, push it, you know, add another minifig or something to it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's, you know, like it's a whole different conversation. Moto says day one purchase. I definitely would like to have it. And I'm not even that hardcore of a Dune fan, you know, but it's a very unique ship. But dude, I'm not pushing like $170 with tax and everything else for that thing. So when it comes down enough, I might grab it. But Pico says, here's a thought. There is like no Dune merch available. This is a good option for normies, as ACOP says, to get merch. Yeah, Dune's a weird one with merch. And I can't remember. I remember watching something about this, but I didn't get to finish it. So I don't know if it was more of a licensing deal with the creators but it is odd. You would think with as many Dune fans, the cult following that it has, and as much stuff has come out about it, like you have like, you know, like Dune worms or sandworm shirts and everything else. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's definitely like a lot of. I mean, I get the nostalgia behind it. Like, there's a lot of people that follow Dune, so I get that.
Yeah. And
it's just that I don't know. That set does not seem $165 worth for me.
No, I agree, but I am proud of Lego for reaching out to a very niche, unique IP. I really like to see that. So by the way, Pizza Petey, what's going on?
We're getting a pizza party?
I was like, that's what I do for the employees. We have a pizza party once a year.
Shai's in. What is going on, man?
What's going on, Shai? Yeah, sorry, I'm a little behind on the chat here. And we're gonna get into the celebrations and whatnot, and then we'll do the member giveaway, and then we'll get into the contest stuff. And I'll just throw the subscriber giveaway in at some point before the show's in. Brick Cam's Din, what's going on, Rick? How you doing, man? Love the face hugger mock. That was so great. Put the man back on.
He's meant to say mask. He was trying to talk. He was trying to talk screwed it up like normal.
I'm like, oh, they said mask. Okay, got it. Got it. All right, so let's go ahead and do the hashtags and celebrations, and then we'll get on to the member giveaway. All right, so first we'll do celebrations. Here we go.
Happy birthday, Andre.
Happy birthday, Andre. I don't know why. I thought we'd be muted when we do this, but
I don't know.
I don't know where the volume is either. Oh, happy birthday. And happy birthday.
Bricks. Happy birthday.
Sorry, they were slipping away from me. I didn't even realize, man. I forgot it was Brent's birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, 7th wedding anniversary. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
10 years,
That's a good
7 married.
Oh, 5,000 orders. Congratulations, Campbell City Brick House. Oh, 2,000 followers. Congrats.
I know. Congrats. Lego Masters in the house.
So yeah, we just just to remind everybody, if you have any type of celebrations that you want to celebrate, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be your birthday. It could be anything you just celebrating, either for you or if you know somebody that you want to plug or shout out, whatever the case may be. Definitely let us know and we will put them on here. All right, so let's go ahead and go to hashtag Lego Flex Friday. This is something like we encourage everybody. Make one and then we'll put it on the show. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, see, it muted us for that one.
Why did it mute us for that one?
I don't know.
Brick Babe, you're muted. You got to unmute yourself.
I did.
Oh, there you go. So yes, Lego Flex is something Lego you want to show off. Yeah, so this was my Tale of Two Anakins.
Isn't that less last week, Hi?
Is it what?
This is last week.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is. All right. Well,
You didn't see this week?
It
was the encore. Encore. We loved him so much. We had to show him again.
Right, well, I guess we'll have to.
I'm glad we just showed me and his and not yours. That was really good. That worked.
Yeah,
good.
that was pretty nice. That worked out. All right, we'll have to do a double whammy next Friday. Because just to explain to everybody, just so they understand. Like, so Brick Babe uses iPhone or Apple stuff. I don't. So anytime she sends me stuff, I have to render everything, or I can't show it. So I must have rendered last week's again by accident. So that was my bad. All right. Well, I think I got minifig mug Monday right because I see.
And that one, for some reason, the mugs are only showing for 5 seconds. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's too many, but we gotta look fast, y'all. Look fast. I'm trying to.
All right. Well, here we go, everybody. Look fast. I was like, it is 2 minutes long too, so it must be.
I feel like I'm the only one that's tech savvy in this group.
Yes, you're not. Well, you have to be good at
Batmans
something.
are great. Look at that Batman.
If it's not building.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, babe. What? You were muted whenever that was going on. That's crazy.
Love all these mugs though. They're so great. That first Batman mug was awesome. I've never seen that one before.
I'm like the only one that doesn't put a mug in my photo.
You do.
My minifig.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was gonna say your minifig has a mug, so you're good. Oh man, I see it in the face. Oh, look at that. That's hot.
I always love his. He's one of my favorites. Like some you just look forward to. You know, they're gonna give a little extra. You get a show.
I'm really getting lately, really bad. Good stuff. Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Look at that. They all had mugs. 2 humble bricks. Love. Oh, that's a nice mug too.
Kitchen.
I forgot to post mine.
Oh, well, there's the good old skull mug. Oh, and I love the minifig. So great.
That's how I love it. I forgot to post my mug. I did it, but I forgot to post it.
Sorry, I was reading some comments here. Hive, my daughter just tripped out. You said sandstorm right after she did. Oh yeah, the Lego Dimensions Beetlejuice and Sandworm. Yes, I got that. By the way, that Dimensions pack. Trust the journey. Great mug. Oh wow.
I know the cauldron. Mine didn't. I posted it, but I didn't put it in the stories with everybody else's. So I'm hurt. Y'all. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so That's what we're going with.
Love it.
That
Love
mug's
it.
way too fancy. Whoever's making that at home needs to chill.
That was wonderful, though. I can't imagine the time it must have took. Dude, oh my gosh, I love that mug. That is so great. That is so great. There we go, Andre.
Okay.
He always got them spectacular pictures, man. Stop motions.
Everything.
Yeah, good stuff. And like I said, next week we'll do a double whammy for the Lego Flex Friday.
Yeah, I have to post mine again. Oops. This was my mug. I posted it on my page, but I didn't put it in my story.
Hey,
so.
wait, show that again.
Is that Minecraft?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
it's
wow.
both sides, but it was let me show you the post. It was a nice post. So I was really happy about my post. I'm sorry,
really
guys.
cool
Give me a
logo.
second.
No,
It
you're
was
fine.
really
Here,
nice. Oh, the cats. Oh my gosh, that scared me to death. The cats.
Real quick, I'm gonna say good
Maybe
morning to Dusty Brix. And thank you, Dusty. Says smash that like button. Yes, please, everybody, hit the like button. Oh, what do you got going on here?
I post. See, I just didn't put it in the story.
Yeah.
Guys. So I had a whole layout.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, let me put that banner up because hitting that like button is part of a healthy breakfast. Get your eight essential vitamins and minerals.
It says we got 52 people watching and only 28 likes. What are y'all doing wrong?
Come on, everybody.
Oh, and the mod mom is in
everybody.
here. For some reason, she can't be seen in the chat. So I don't know why, but the mod mom says hi to everybody.
Hi, Mod Mom. Thank you for being here.
She said she keeps trying to she said like her chat doesn't show up for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. Stud City says that previous comment was the 5,000th time I've pointed out clone boys complain about figs. That's an accomplishment.
Add them to the celebrations.
Yeah, look, I'm not even I don't even consider myself a cloner like the rest of the guys. You know what I mean? Like they're hardcore.
What are clones?
They're duplicates of another person. But I feel their pain. And look, it's not just Star Wars. There are other themes that I side with people on, and everybody has a right. Remember this. Remember this. You have a right to complain. Just remember that. So when people say, "Oh, stop complaining," tell them to go pound sand and go complain.
Tell them to go what in a pile of sand?
Nothing.
Pound sand.
Oh, Rich, go pound sand.
I mean, don't be mean.
I'll make you a deal. I will
people.
quit if you can tell me without touching your phone what that means.
Pound sand?
Yeah.
It means hit
No. I said it in a very PG-13 kind of way. We can't get descriptive about that. Fat Daddy Bricks, good morning. What's going on? How you doing? Like I said, no, it's fine to complain about stuff. Just don't be mean to people. That's all.
Macro says, stop pointing your finger at me.
Macro, I love you, man. You're great. All right. Let's go ahead and do the member giveaway.
Did y'all tell Fab Blondie's Bricks asked his minifigure Monday every Monday, or is this a one-time thing?
No, it's every Monday.
Every Monday.
And you know, you're best to probably tag, if you're only gonna be able to tag one person, tag Brick Babe, because then she can tag the rest of us or something like that. I try to share as many as I can. But dude, like if you guys follow Brick Babe, man, like sometimes she got so many, like there's a ton of them, man. So it's hard to keep up with everything. But we will show them on Good Morning Brick World. So just, you know, like I said, it's a good way for us to share all of your guys' stuff. You know what I mean? So oh yeah, so let's do this member giveaway. Let me share the screen. Oh yeah. So like I said, everybody, this is the giveaway for members today.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good set. No matter where you live, I'll send it to you in the box. If you don't care about the box, let me know. You know, I don't send the box. It'll be cheaper, but it doesn't matter. Like you guys win it, and that's what I'm doing. So, all right, let me put this ready here. Let me share the screen, make sure that's set up. All right, already got everybody in. All right. Oh, share audio as well. Okay. Okay. All right.
Boom.
Good luck, everybody. There's 36 entries at the moment. 5 of you got lucky because what was it? A couple weeks ago, Lady McBrick was for her 200th episode. She gifted 5 people subscriptions. So if you win, make sure you thank Nicole, also known as Lady McBrick, because she made that happen for you. All right. We're only doing one. We can't waste all day. I made it so the wheel is spin a little bit longer. So first winner is or first pick is the winner. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Dude, is it Shy? Is it Greg? I think it's Greg.
Greg.
Oh, London Bricks. First time Greg has won as a member. So congratulations, Greg. And Greg, let me tell you something. If I haven't seen you this morning, so I don't know if you're out there right now or if you watch replay or whatever, I'll definitely reach out to you. But I will send this to you, and there is another Lego piece that I've been talking about sending to you for who knows how long. I told Greg I would give this to him, I don't know, man, like 2 years ago, maybe more. And it's the space piece. I was like, wait, does it have? Did I put batteries? Did I take the batteries out? I think I took the batteries out. Oh yeah, I took the batteries out because I didn't want to mail batteries. But like the back lights up and it's got like these noises. And for whatever reason, man, Greg really wants this piece. So I was like, yeah, let me send that to you. So congratulations, Greg. All right. Man, I gotta fix that applause. That didn't sound like a very good applause.
It's a golf clap.
Okay. Well, do you guys want to do yours first, and then we'll put a poll out there so everybody has time to vote, and then we'll get into everybody else's, and like so what we're gonna do is we're gonna show all of the contestants, and then we'll show the two that we had mentioned that didn't enter per se.
Well, I just entered them into they're in the mix with everybody.
Okay,
else.
they're just in the mix. Okay.
Yeah, they're just in the mix.
But we wanted to show everybody's. And when we get to those two, we'll make sure we let you know. That way, you know the separate. You know, because Sidious did one and his didn't fit the criteria. So, like I said, I don't want everybody to be like, "Why is he in?" You know, like, well, because like the criteria part. So we're gonna show everything, and then we're gonna tell you guys the one we picked. You
got a new member.
And then, oh my goodness, Johnny Builds
for new members.
Oh my gosh, yes, no, yeah, always. John, did I? All right, here we go. Right, real quick. Let me go ahead and do the thing. We're doing Devastator. It's Halloween time, so we're gonna get destructive. Thank you so much, Johnny Builds. And you'll definitely be entered in the next month's giveaway. So let's see here. Am I getting that up here? Cydia says, the last time I've asked to guess a number for a contest, I hit it right away. Yeah, actually, I still have your thing here, Cydia. There's a couple of you guys I got to reach out to because I didn't get your addresses. So yeah, you like won a polybag or something, I think. But I think that was a subscriber giveaway. Too bad it's not the original Devastator, but I'll take it. Steel balls and all. Dude, I've got one for the original Devastator coming. It's just I was trying to find a good animation one for it. But anyways, I'm sorry. What would you say?
It needs to be purple.
Yeah, I know, right? Was it like green and purple or something like that?
Yeah, green and purple.
I just read your thing. It says look behind you, and I was like, something behind me? Really? What's going on? So what were we saying? Should we show your guys' first and then let everybody guess? All right. So
you go ahead. You go ahead.
You go first, Rich. I'm not going first.
Well, because you got to hold yours up to the screen. I've actually got pictures of mine and presented view and everything else. So you go right ahead.
Well, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to put the poll in the chat so everybody can.
Okay. Well, I'll show mine. So we have to spin it, like show the whole thing, Rich?
Well, I mean, I have a picture on the outside of mine to show that it meets like the criteria, but all mine takes place inside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine doesn't.
Hold on a minute. I'm putting this poll up, the Brick Babe, and then Bearded Brix.
All of my actions on the outside.
Okay. Go ahead. What's it look like?
Hi, everybody. Is this where I thank them for winning, for choosing me?
Ooh,
Okay, so
look
this
at
is,
that. Oh my goodness.
So it's a Brick and Donuts right here. You see, I don't know if you can see the sign. It's a Brick and Donuts, and it's really spooky. There's a lot of craziness going on.
Ooh.
It's someone here like in the gutter reaching out, but he has his mug. It's a skeleton. He's laying down there.
Oh.
We got a lot of skeleton, a lot of spooky stuff going on.
Oh,
Nothing
you made it
really
match so
impressive
good.
in
How
the
many?
back.
How many? I'm
Nothing
gonna tell you right
impressive.
now, you're disqualified. That web is sticking further than 16 bricks out, and it's further than 16 bricks
Oh
out.
my gosh, I'll be disqualified then.
I
I
saw.
counted. I used 6 plates because I was ready for you. I used 6 plates, and that counted 2 bricks, and everything else was 14 bricks high.
Look at that.
So
And you even
yeah,
put the
this
ghost
is
dog
it.
in there
It's
too.
the Dunkin' Donuts, the door. I'm not really good with the camera angle, but everybody has a mug. The little ghost dogs are there.
Yeah.
Everybody has a mug. They're just enjoying some Brick and Donuts. And this one's dedicated to the Brick and Donuts guy himself.
Look at
Brick
that.
Hive.
I am very impressed. I love that so much. That looks so great. I think it's hilarious that we've got a vote for you already and nobody's even seen Rich's.
I don't know. I was going to show the sign. There's the sign. You can kind of see the sign here.
No, like, look, I think everything matches very well. Like, you got like the colors.
Mine is not that big.
Oh,
but
16 by 16, buddy.
Oh, it's smaller.
Oh, he's like the dimensions are correct.
Tiny but mighty.
Don't worry. I made the rules. I know how to follow them. This is what it looks like from the outside. But on the inside, we got Jason coming after another person in the cabin. You can tell on the right side, he's already gotten one of the kids. One of the camp counselors didn't do too well, but he is definitely coming for the other one.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, see, that's more photography than building. Like great photography, but what about the build? You can't sell yours is on the shots.
Mine's 3-dimensional. Yours is just the front facing of a building. Do you have an interior?
Yes, I do have an interior. Every building has an interior, but I sealed it.
Yeah, exactly.
YOLO, what's going on, YOLO?
YOLO.
But I made sure it was 16 by 16.
So can I ask? And I don't mean this as an insult, but like, is the side of it is it on fire?
Yeah. So if you watch, I think it's like the second Friday the 13th. There is a cabin that is on fire. And one of the kids runs into it because he thinks that he is safe because the building's on fire and he could just leave out the front door when he doesn't expect it. And Jason pretty much just comes through the front door and is like, I don't care. The building's on fire. So
this is like literally like kind of a scene. It's not just like something that you just made.
Yeah.
It's like a scene from one of the movies. Like, no, man, it's really awesome. And dude, Jason Fig as well. Good stuff, man.
That's great photography, but this was a building contest.
Everybody, like pick right away. We'll leave the poll up. We'll check it like right towards the end of the stream, so you got time to think about it, contemplate.
Look, she's yelling at her whole. She's gonna be on the phone telling her whole family to vote.
Well, look, I mean, the votes are coming in, man. I mean,
Dream Builders Lug is in here.
Look, it is. We're not going to focus on that poll. That's not what this show is all about. It's not about us.
It is.
Look, we can't stop looking at the poll like, ooh, who's winning?
Where's this poll?
The pop culture reference is what sells it for me. It's a great render of that scene. Oh, so look, look. This is awesome. I want to apologize again that I didn't enter one, but it is great to see the dynamic between Bearded Brix and Brick Babe because they have very good mocks each, but they're very different in the builds, the styles, and everything. So like Johnny said, like the pop culture reference, like clearly is for him, right? But other people might be like, well, I really love the color scheme that Brick Babe did. And so this is good. This is good. So while everybody's marinating on that,
photos. I had a build. He had photos.
I can't.
We don't even know if he built it. We don't even know if he built it.
I built mine in front of you on a meeting. We don't know that you built yours. Maybe you got some friends with some Lego Masters. Maybe we need to contact to see if one of them did something for you.
We not yet.
Mona says, I don't want to say how it's going, but the bookies in Vegas are putting 2-1 odds. Look,
Well, you
I
better
swear.
vote.
Oh gosh, look, I gotta tell you, man, the vibes.
I just want I want everyone to
in the
remember
chat.
real quick though. Everyone remember real quick. If you're watching this and you entered the contest, I'm in control of picking the winner. So remember that.
True. But you know what? To humble myself, last year, this came up in my memory, so it must have been Good Morning Brick World time last year as well. And
Hi, Mo.
I got honorable mention. I came in second place. I did not win last year for Halloween Habitat, and it came up in my memories. And I was waiting until after the show to post that. Yeah, see, this did not win. So last year I was humbled. So I'm just.
I remember that. Because I felt like you had a candy corn kind of feel to
no
it.
one else voted for me. It was, yeah. So last year I did not win, and it was like the bathtub guy with the ducks, and it was
because you have like the water kind of splashing out. It was great.
Everyone felt it last year. So
I know now you're a host, so it's not even like the same type of interest.
If it were a habitat,
now it's just bragging rights. You win.
Picture. I would have used that picture if it had been a habitat contest.
So I got a question with you being the leader of a lug, or what is the difference between a habitat and a what are they called? What are the other things that people do?
The vignettes.
I like to go fishing sometimes, you know.
So okay, did he just call me the leader of a lug like I'm a cult leader or something?
You are. That's why you got your whole cult.
Are you calling lugs cult?
Dream Team unite.
The cultists of Lego.
Avengers.
By the way, what's up, Tech? How you doing? Oh, look, Tech says Brick Babe smashed it. A vote for Brick Babe is a vote for donuts. Oh man, that's
thanks.
Now everybody's like, oh, well, I gotta vote for donuts.
I had like little brick and donut sign here for Hive. You couldn't even see the steps. I put a lot of effort into these steps.
No, you did a great job. And clearly a lot of people agree. Brick Baby, if you love Dunkin', come to New England. It's insane amount of Dunkin'. Dude, there's Dunkin' Donuts crazy everywhere. Brickman USA, what's up? Good morning.
I love Dunkin' Donuts. But the answer, I'm sorry. I was just going to answer.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the habitat is smaller. So that's an 8x8 plate. And you have to stay within the framework. Again, it's 8.
Yeah, because you can stack them.
Yeah, it's 8 wide, 8 high. But then there's that little slant. So one side has to come out this way. One side has to go into the top slants out and the bottom slants in. But the 16 by 16, like what we're doing, these are vignettes. So vignettes don't have the 8x8 rule as much. And they can be a little bigger. They can go out. But yeah, that's the habitat specifically fit in that little. This is almost like a habitat, but it's not. But it's that 8x8 rule.
Right on. Well, let's go ahead and go through them because we have a lot of pictures, a lot of contestants. Because we had like 18 that entered, and then we got the extra 2.
Well, we got. I think it's 21 people total, if I'm not mistaken.
Got it.
This is the first one.
All right.
From Lego
Longoria. Dude, love it. Obviously, I want to say it's an It reference. Because I thought that was a vampire in place of the clown, but I guess that is a clown. Good stuff. Love the movie. Like the book better. The mock is wonderful.
Oh, I love that one. Dream Team.
Yeah. Even got the little sailboat. I like how they did the gutter system as well. It's a little bit different.
Next up, we got Jenny Brix.
Holy cow! Yeah,
that was nice.
Hold on, real quick, dude. Macro. Holy crap in a hat, man.
Whoa.
I know. We're gonna just do a donation thing real quick. We're not gonna do the membership. We'll just do a donation. Let's do. Thank you so much, Macro. And everybody that got one from Macro, make sure to give them a thanks because you get entered next week into the giveaway. So, all right. Wow. I really like the crystal stuff coming out the top.
Yeah,
that mug is.
I like the way it looked, and then this picture shows it like under a black light, which really looks cool.
Look, this was like we're not going to get into specifics about how we were voting and this and that, but I will tell you this was one of the ones right at the top of the list.
This was definitely one of like the top 5 for sure.
Even the lantern. See how that lantern's glowing too?
Yeah,
dude. The aesthetics of this build is so beautiful. I love it so much. Gem Brix, you did such a good job. I mean, all of you guys did, but some stuff was very unique and creative in the builds.
Well, I thought this one was pretty cool because it shows somebody like making almost like what she's selling. Like, you know, she's making the coffee or, you know, the drinks that she's selling in the back as the witch brew.
Yeah, I know, which is great. The storytelling part about it too. Like, it's just so good. Yes.
We have Welcome to Studsville.
Dude. I really love the greenery. You know, you can see like the mountainous stuff in the background, the trees, you know, you get the spider, the owl. I want to say, because, you know, the lighting was a little off. I feel like that's a wolf man right there.
Yeah, I think it's a wolf man going after a turkey. There's like a skeleton that broke up through in there. There's some spiders.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
I love all the botanicals.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Goblin Zero.
Goblin Zero, good one, man. I really love the way the skeleton's got the thing over his head.
Yeah, those blob things are awesome.
I really like that demon in the back. Like that, I like everything about that creature.
If I'm not mistaken, that comes from Rock Raiders, right?
I would think so. It's definitely got the Rock Raiders vibe to it, but I mean, all of them are great, but that one on the left, I just love. And I didn't even realize at first that the skeleton's got like goo on his head.
Yeah,
I thought it was just like maybe like a translucent, just
no, it's the
helmet
piece
or
from
something.
the Z blobs.
Yeah, wow. And yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, man. And I see how he's got the missing cat thing too. Titanium J.
We have Titanium J.
Yeah, man. So very, very unique with the archway and you know, you see the skeleton jester over to the side. Yeah, I
love the Ninjago cloth printed piece that's hanging from up top.
Is it cloth?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't tell that.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either. Goblin Zero says Nexonites, I believe. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. I like that one a lot.
Mayo in his pumpkin patch.
Yes. I really, I mean, the pumpkin patch looks great. Don't get me wrong. Something about the symmetry of it, I like a lot. And I like how you definitely got some of those red lantern type pumpkin pieces back in there. But I really, like the foliage use.
Yeah.
I definitely like how you've got that bunched up like that. And it's how it's really thick.
It definitely looks pretty good. And then we got one of my favorites.
I
don't know how to say this name. Is it Buxos?
Yeah, we were trying to make sure we say it right. Buxos. I'm sorry if we say it wrong, but your build is incredible.
This was another one that was definitely in like the top 5.
Yeah, and look, this is one of those builds that when you look at it, it's weird because it has a sort of simplicity look to it, but it's very complex. There's a lot of detail going on in this thing. I mean, the more you look at it, the more you start seeing the skeletons dragging the bone carriage. The tree is done wonderfully. The color scheme, the way he's got the Captain America zombie like hanging from the tree like that.
It gives me very, very like New Orleans vibes.
Yes, definitely has that. And not just because of the minifig in the bone carriage, but just the bone carriage itself. Yeah. I agree, man. Definitely New Orleans type vibe. Good stuff. Man, I can't tell you guys, like, you guys did such a great job on these mocks, man. We were blown away.
Details.
Yeah, by how many entered, how like what you guys did. And we're gonna keep doing it and keep making it bigger and bigger and bigger prizes or something like that. You know what I mean? Just we want to make it worth it because you guys did such a great job. Yeah, this was definitely a really, really good one.
Next up, we have the Dev Who Legos.
Yes. Another thing that a lot of y'all did that impressed us a lot was the way you did a lot of lighting.
I really like the face on that minifig.
Yeah, dude, I know, right? It's so good. It's so good. But just the lighting, the vibe this lighting created for this build was unbelievably good. It wasn't too bright, it wasn't too dim, and it kept a good vibe to it. So yeah, good job. I feel like a lot of you guys experimented with a lot of stuff with these.
Next up we have Lady
Brick. Dude, this was definitely one of my favorites, but more of a biased reason. I love she's just shoving friends' mini dolls into this freaking blender box type thing, dude. Look, Nicole,
the one thing I love about it is you can tell she's popped all the hair pieces off the friends' dolls.
I grabbed a hair piece for my skeleton.
Dude, and like she said this so casually, and like her minifig is just so like it's just like she's just a day to work, you know what I mean? Just shoving mini dolls down this thing, dude. I love it so much. Nicole, I don't even think she did it just for me. I felt like she did because she knows how I feel about mini dolls, but she just did such a great job. David, what's going on? Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Lonely One to Kenobi says, I'm not YouTube savvy. Where to go to get a membership? Well, if you're on an iPhone, I don't know.
If you're on an iPhone, it's actually pretty hard.
No, yeah, if you're on an iPhone, you have to use Safari and put in, like, you have to go to YouTube, not through the app. You can't do it through the app if you're on an iPhone.
Yeah,
you have to use Safari, and then it shows up, because I had trouble.
But for all you other people that have normal phones, it's right to the right of the subscribe button.
It's not a normal phone, no.
Anyways. But thank you, Lonely One Kenobi, for at least thinking about me. I'm sure if you find it somewhere. Yeah. So Nicole, good job. Look, and even the mini dolls are like leaning over, like she knocked them out. So what was the next one?
The next one after her. Oh,
there it is inside. Yeah, they're all falling. God, dude, I can't get over this one, dude.
It's just like body parts everywhere.
I know, right? Oh man. If you'll notice too, in the intro this morning, I had a mini doll. But I turned the head around so the face was blank and it's holding like a chainsaw and a sword.
Next up we have Crypto Bricks.
Yes, Crypto.
Hey, Crypto Bricks.
You know something about this one that I really enjoy, and I don't know if it was done on purpose or if it's just the way it looks, but it has a almost forced perception kind of look to it. Like it really looks like this dude's running from all the skeletons, man.
It gives me, I know they weren't like skeletons, but it's like Children of the Corn type vibes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you even see you got the pumpkin head on the one in the back there.
Yeah.
But just I don't know if it's because the way he kind of angled the leaves and stuff in the front, and maybe the way that the forced perception is from the camera, and of course the way that he's running and then everything's behind him. It just looks like it's almost getting ready to move. Like you can almost see him get ready to run out right off that thing. So good job. Definitely. I very much enjoyed that one. I think Hive's getting sweet potatoes in his pumpkin pie because I know I ain't one. Mayo, I tell you what, man, you crack me up. Equinox blocks. But I will say, how many people did you say we entered? That entered?
One.
No, but I mean, so that means like 19 are actually entered, right?
Yeah.
So Mayo, that means 18 people are also not winning. There's only one winner. Equinox. I really like this one a lot because of the pumpkin. I love that giant pumpkin right there.
This is gonna sound weird, but as like a mock builder myself and like looking at like details, the one thing that makes me happiest about this entire picture is the fact that he used one of those action pieces to show the scared guy's hat popping off.
Oh wow, dude.
I love that pumpkin.
Like that's the stuff I pay attention to. Like, yeah, there's a giant pumpkin in the back, but that guy's hat.
Yeah, but his hat. Yeah, that's such a neat little touch too, because it really gives a little pizzazz to that mock. You know what I mean? Like, and you're right. I think really good mock builders that have a lot of time under their belt probably notice that and they're like, oh, that's a nice little touch. even if the technique, I'm not saying that one, but even if the technique isn't that difficult, it is neat to see stuff like that.
Next up, we got Pete's Spare Parts.
Dude,
Pete's is a good friend of mine.
dude, I love this.
I love the like zombie pirate coming out of the cemetery.
Oh yeah, man. I will say too, I really like the mossiness to the tree.
Yeah.
He's got the grave there behind him as well. So I would like to think, I don't know this for sure because I can't see the rest of it, but I would like to think that the tree at least stayed within the height limit.
Yeah, it did. So Pete does this really cool thing where Pete actually created like a Lego board game, if you'll say, and they like people can virtually play it. And if nobody has ever done that before, I highly advise you to go to Instagram and follow Pete and pay attention to when he does his next like I want to say he does like once a week, but it's really cool. He builds a map pretty much, and it's like a D&D that's controlled. D&D a lot of the times is like made up as it goes.
Yeah.
Everything of his is kind of like you can kind of see and kind of know what's going to happen. It's really cool.
Wow.
And it's all out of Lego. Next up, we got Pink Wheels.
Pink Wheels. All right. So we have to acknowledge Pink Wheels is one of the ones that didn't want to be like entered into the contest. Yeah. She and Pink Wheels, correct me if I'm wrong, you and your daughter did these.
Well, there's two. Yeah, there's two of them. There's this one.
And I don't like to necessarily tell people's business, but a lot of people might be wondering about, can you go back to the other one? Because some people might not understand. So Brick Babe is going through
not Brick Babe.
Not Brick Babe, I'm sorry. Pink Wheels is going through chemo right now. Which is why she doesn't have any hair in this. She's such a brave and strong person. I extremely appreciate her on so many different levels as a friend and as a builder, as a AFOL. But I just want to make sure, in case anybody was wondering, because she hasn't mentioned it before, but I just generally don't like to get into people's business. But that's what's going on with that. But I do love the incredible build. The border fluorescent.
I like the kind of like the insane scientist.
Yeah. And then the one that her daughter did, I was also extremely impressed with. Just how it's got the border of the windows and the little path and the tree there. And
if I'm not mistaken, I mean, most people didn't tell me the concept of their build, but I'm pretty sure this is maybe somebody like trick-or-treating. Like two kids trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Like
actually,
basket.
Yeah, she says my daughter did the Halloween trick-or-treat one. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, but just I needed to acknowledge that she was just like, we wanted to do this for fun. She wanted to make sure the prize went to somebody else. So this is just our honorable mention. But she did stay within all of the constraints, the rules and the regulations and stuff. So, but yeah, good job. Definitely awesome.
Next up, we got Scion Carpenter.
Scion Carpenter. I gotta tell you, right off the bat, this tree, I don't know what it is about this tree. It impresses me so much. I love trees.
Love this.
I love the Roman soldiers he has.
Yeah.
I'm loving the tree the most.
Well, and plus, I want to say is in the background there, the one all the way in the back. It looks like there's a beard. I gotta make my screen bigger. I can't tell.
That guy?
Yes.
Right.
I thought it was a wizard, but he's holding a blade.
Well, he's holding like a sword.
Yeah, but for a second I thought it was like a wizard. But yeah, like
one like an undead army fighting the Romans.
It's not. What was that one movie that came out? Like, oh man, it was a long time ago.
Army of the Dead.
No, it had old. Like it was like one of the first stop motions that came out. He was fighting like a skeleton. All right, it doesn't matter. But the whole scenery is really great. I like his facial expression too. Away. So this one was a little different in the aspect of like the time period, so to speak. But yeah, like I said, the first thing that caught my eye was the tree. That tree must have taken a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see the shield. That looks great.
Next up, we got Metzi Lego build.
Yes, Metzi.
This is another really, really cool one.
Yeah, I really like this one a lot. I need to get me some of those ghosts.
It's like a
but yeah, so this one really gave me like a hidden side kind of vibe feel to it. Mainly just because the eyes on the window. I really, dude, I meant to reach out and ask her about that skull in the middle. Like, does that go to something?
It came in, if I'm not mistaken, a pirate set.
Dude, because that skull is awesome. But love all the little things laying around. There's a lot of little hidden stuff in here, and this is when people build mocks. This is stuff that I like a lot, and that's why I do the same thing like with like the intros and stuff, because I love little hidden things, that you can see if you look long enough. So this is like that was like the inside of it, right? Yeah. So like once you go in there, that's I'm assuming that's for sigfig. I think the shirt said Happy Halloween too.
It's the build a minifigure, the new
Halloween. Dude, I gotta go get those too, man. Good stuff though. I really like it a lot. All these little hidden things. It really pulls the mock together. You got this spider web in the middle of the doorway like that.
It's cool.
Dude, yeah.
I like how she did the ghost without like an actual minifigure inside of it. It's just like the cloth.
Yeah. I didn't even take notice of that. And I feel like it makes sense, right? Like it's not like somebody dressed up as a ghost. It's just a ghost.
Next up, we have the one that would have won. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. If this would have been 16 by 16, y'all all would have been doomed.
But, so yeah, this is one of our other honorable mentions. Wow. The other person that didn't, he couldn't have entered because but he just look. You guys, City is a very, I want to say he's kind of like an anomaly in our community.
Wow.
He is such a talented mock builder. And he builds all kinds of these mocks that are on like maybe like a smaller type of modular type scale. But he doesn't flaunt his stuff. This is the first time he's ever asked, I think, any of us to like share something of his. And I'm assuming because he's Halloween related. Dude, Cities is an incredible mock builder.
And that this is extremely cool to the point enough where I want to build it. I've talked about for the longest time building like a little like 16 by 16 area for each one of like the horror figs I have. Mm-hmm. And I've always wanted to do the scene where Freddy comes out of the wall. Mm-hmm. But I really like this boiler room.
Yeah, and anybody that's a fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies knows the boiler room is just an essential part of the Freddy Krueger mythos. You know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, I agree, dude. Can you imagine if this was like a set? Dude, horror fans would buy this in a heartbeat, man. I'd buy it just because Freddy was my favorite. You know what I mean? Out of all the horror icons, man, Freddy was always my favorite because he was goofy, but he was still gory.
He was like, he had a lot of comic relief in him.
Yes, he did. So Sidious, kudos, man.
Yes.
Look, I feel like you and Jesse are definitely like two builders that I'm like, yeah, like if you guys enter, it's gonna be tough for everybody else.
Exactly.
So yeah, awesome stuff.
Next up, we have EMS Brix,
dude,
Renee herself.
Yeah. So,
yay!
And this is one of my favorite.
Yeah,
I mean it's basically a kid's room that has an evil shadow, if you would say.
Yeah. I mean, so first of all, the build itself is really great. It's not the most complex, you know what I mean, or intricate as a lot of other people.
But that's exactly what a kid's room would look like.
Right. But the point is sometimes less is better. Because for certain things. Now, this room has just enough in it to where there's plenty of stuff to look at, but it's also not enough stuff in it to where it's a kid's room, like Rich just said. But the most incredible thing is the shadow technique. Dude, I'm not saying nothing like this has ever been done on Lego, but it's so rare. I can't think of any off the top of my head. And you've got your creature. You can see the creature, but there's also the whole aspect of that shadow. And dude,
I would have never ever thought about like that being used like that ever.
Yeah, I'm
not only that shadow, but the shadow with the hair with the pigtails almost makes it look like there's a skull on the wall.
Right, almost like there's a creature behind her.
Yeah, I know. Cool.
So yeah, I mean, I was floored when I saw this because again, the build is perfect, really. I mean, like I said, there's nothing too extra and nothing too little in it. It's just a perfect normal kids room. You even got your like stuff laying on the floor there, like toys and stuff. You got your dresser with a little camera and the clock and this nightstand. But yeah, it's so unique with the way that she was able to use that shadow like that. Like I said, I was just floored. I was floored. You used Lego in a whole nother way to create an image, or a build. So, sorry, I'm kind of going over the comments.
And next up, we have my buddy Dominique Lucky Jester. This one is cool in my opinion, just because he messaged me and he was like, "Hey, do you mind if I use your Velma figure?" And I was like, "No, as long as you send it back to me when it's done." As soon as he sent me these, I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "Since you're done, can you go ahead and send that fig back?" Like,
dude, yeah, I love this one. I mean, clearly you got the Scooby-Doo aspect going. I love the ghost. Like, what's going on with that ghost, man?
What do you mean?
It was just the angle I was looking at. I was like, something looked kind of weird about its head, but I see it was just the angle.
Oh, the point.
But no, dude, the mock itself is full. Like, it's a good full build. I love the isn't the head popping out of the graveyard there, or the hole? Yeah, man, just very solid. Like, no complaints. Like, it's got everything it's got a lot in it, but it's not too overwhelming where there's just too much.
Well, Dominique is extremely good anyway. I've never seen him, as weird as it sounds, build anything this small. But
so it must have been a little bit of a.
Yeah, he's a giant builder. He's like me. I build a base plate when you can build 50.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's an incredible build though. And I appreciate a lot of people did what he did as well. Where it's almost like a I can't think. Where you build the plates up.
Mills plate?
Yes, almost like a Mills plates aspect to it. You know what I mean? It's not just like a 16 by 16 plate with stuff on it. Like, it's built up, which I'm assuming because of the grave aspect of it, but which is smart. Yeah.
And then next up we have the
mom. So when we were judging all this stuff, we were trying to figure out, like, I thought this was from Stranger Things, the arcade. But Brick Babe, you looked it up for us, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it was now. I already forgot.
It's from The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. Oh yeah, because I haven't seen the whole series. I think that's why it was throwing me off a little bit. So Mod Mom took something and from something like a scary show and made a scene from it as well. I guess similar to what Rich did, as far as the Friday the 13th thing went. Did an incredible job with this arcade. You get your ATM on there as well, and then the Mortal Kombat and the Street Fighter, and then I guess the shooter.
That Mortal Kombat, I have that Mortal Kombat arcade machine. That was a definitely must buy.
I feel like I'm gonna have to get it soon. I have a couple of arcades. I just don't have a building to put them in yet, so I haven't bought a bunch more. But yeah, great job, Mod Mom. Definitely makes me want to go watch the whole series now.
And that was it.
All right. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, should we just say who we picked and just get it?
Well, out of all those, I sat down and as I was making the slideshow, I went through and looked at everybody's details and everybody else. Jenny Brix was definitely one of the top 5, with no doubt about it. And especially that I still can't understand how to say his name, but I guess Buxos. That was definitely, I really love the voodoo feel, or like the whole whatever. And if it was up to me and the rules weren't just to be a small build, Stud would win 100%. just because of the not only the boiler room detail and everything else, but the Freddy Krueger.
Mhm.
But I really, really like Renee's use of the shadows. It like,
Yes.
how many movies have they done where it's been like a scary character standing there, but you don't really see it until like the shadow comes or something like that? And I really like Renee's.
Yeah, I agree. I pretty much almost toe to toe what you said. I mean, there's definitely everybody had something really awesome. I don't think there was anything that we didn't see that we didn't pull something from it that we thought was, you know, unique or that we liked specifically about it. And look, it's not easy to pick between some of these, man.
I wanted to give it to Pink Wheels for her mad scientist area, but since she didn't want to be in the contest, and then I started looking at everybody's little details, like not just the whole build in general, but the little details, and seeing those shadows and seeing things like, just like I said, I look at little things like that hat popping off that guy. You know how many helmets I have being scared off of people in the night in the castle? So
I want to say too that, because I agree. I think Renee's EMS Brix, I think she's the winner. And for pretty much the same reasons. The creativity behind that is just amazing. And also something else that I pulled from it is I hope maybe it inspires other people to mess around and try stuff like that.
Exactly.
That's a whole nother level of art in general that I've seen starting to grow, especially with a lot of youngsters in school and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of art projects that they've done where you put a bunch of stuff together and it makes like this crazy looking image from the shadows on the walls. But that's clearly a whole nother level of Lego type building.
I honestly would have never thought to do anything like that ever.
Yeah.
So
outside the box thinking.
What about you, Brick Babe? What do you think? You solid about Renee or EMS Brix winning? Or?
And can I say this about Renee? Renee hit me up a few days ago because she felt bad that I was being bullied by my co-host. She said, no, sweetest. She said, I'm in Walmart. I know you didn't get the bags that Rich said he was going to give you. She got me 3 bags of the blob. I just wanted the blob guy. The Dreams poly bags.
Oh, yeah.
EMS Brix sent them immediately. She told me I had overpaid. I mean, just a sweetheart. So I appreciate her.
Yeah, it was.
But
it was great.
I think she's. Aside from that, I do appreciate the technique and how it was outside the box. Like you said, it's hard to judge because sometimes it comes down to a lot of things instead of like, oh, well, this just kind of outside of aesthetics. It comes down to like what you and Rich were saying about the techniques and how you use everything to get this, to get that, mock. And she used everything. She used the lighting. She used everything to her benefit.
Yeah. No, it's just crazy stuff. Yeah. So, Renee, congratulations to you.
And then I want to say that, so, the prize that we were going to give out, let me see if I can share this screen, which Hive is giving us another prize to give out, because even though this is Good Morning Brick World, me and Lene are the ones who kind of took this on and wanted to start having these challenges. I was going to get this. It was sold out online, and in the Lego community, we have friends everywhere. And I actually was talking to Gene from Camel City Brick House, and this is one of the sets that his wife bought that she was going to build and didn't really want to. So since if you won and I bought it, I was going to have to take it to him to ship it anyway. He is willing to donate this to our first challenge that we're having, and he is going to ship it out to the lovely winner.
Yes. So, there's Renee right there.
Thank you.
Well, you should be honored. We're honored that you entered, just like everybody else. And like I said,
all these builds were great. Definitely. Yes. Me and Lene done a lot of talking behind Hive's back. We definitely want to do this every pretty much month. We don't necessarily want the theme to have to do with whatever holiday falls in that month, but we do want it to have I think 1 month we just need to do it where it's like, hey, build whatever you want. But I do think that we all need to keep having some type of theme, so it's kind of, I guess, a little more fair.
All right. No, I agree. And can you? Is it possible you can show her win again?
Yeah, let me pull it up separately.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So yeah, Renee, like I said, you'll get that prize that he was just talking about, and then message one of us so they can get me your address or wherever you would like me to send this, and I will send this to you as well. This is like a little added extra prize for you. Also, I feel like I saw somebody new out there. Oh yeah, Brick and Brood, what's going on? I just saw your message, Brick and Brood. So here in a minute, we'll go ahead and share the live stream calendar. Dark Helmet, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for being here. So all right, I'll tell you what. Well, you want me to give you a few minutes for that, Rich? And I can just share the live stream calendar.
I got it.
You already got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, we're going to check the poll in a few minutes as well. So we got 46 votes for the poll so far for you and Brick Babe. And
yeah,
she's
winning.
67% say Brick Babe is winning. So
yeah, but I want to know the names of those voters. How many of them are her?
All right, here we go. Who was it that was asking? I want to say it was Crypto Bricks. Yeah. Camel City Bricks and they
already have Renee's address.
All right, cool. All right, let me we're gonna do right now we're gonna go ahead and do the live stream calendar, and then we'll do the subscriber giveaway, and then
so before we do that,
yes,
not for Thanksgiving, but for November, the mock contest is going to be the exact same rules, 16 by 16 by 16. It must include a minifigure, but me and Lene were talking, and we think we want to do it. Didn't we agree with just like a Thanksgiving theme, fall theme type thing?
Fall or Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we if you're gonna do foliage, we want to see them orange and light orange flowers or leaves and stuff like that. We want to see something not that's fall related, that's not Halloween.
Yeah. So
Halloween is done. Catch you next year.
Yeah, we'll
remember. The criteria for the mock is always going to be the same. It's just the theme will always be different.
Yeah, we'll make another thing to kind of show pin up and everything else to show the criteria and what the theme is, and it'll be another post on Instagram to get everybody out there. And just remember that if you do, please, you don't have to send them to Hive, but please send them to either me or Lene. That way we can get them. And if you want to describe what's going on in your stuff, describe. If you want to send more than one pictures from different angles, do that. We will definitely get it all in there.
Yeah. By the way, hello. Welcome to Studsville. What's going on? Good morning.
What's up?
Okay, so let's do the live stream calendar. Then we'll check the poll, see who's going to be the solid winner, and then we'll do the subscriber giveaway, and that'll probably be wrapping up the show. So, all right, let's see here. Share the screen. Make sure I get the volume because Brick and Brood has a lovely voice.
I'd like to hear my voice.
All right, here we go, everybody. Here we go.
Please note that all times are in Eastern Standard Time Zone and all times are subject to change, so see description for updates. Now let's get into this week's streaming guide. Monday on Twitch at 4 a.m., Billsy at 8 p.m., Titanium J, 8:30 p.m., Jeans version. On Instagram at 9 p.m., Mom and Mo. YouTube at 8 p.m., Old Ray Bricks. Tuesday on Twitch at 4 p.m., we have Jake Studs. At 6 p.m., Brooke Bricks. 8 p.m., Lightning JR. 9 p.m., Amberlaya Builds. Over on YouTube at 5 p.m., Mikey J Productions. And at 10 p.m., Bigonomics. Wednesday on Twitch at 4 a.m., Billsy. 8:30 a.m., Minecraft Mayo. 4 p.m., King Oldendorf of Game Time. On Instagram at 6 a.m., Rainbow Bricks Lug. On YouTube at 8 p.m., Quick Build Bricks, Click and Cliff, and Bearded Brix. At 9 p.m., Two Figs One Set, Bricksmith, and Canadian Brick Builders. Thursday on Instagram at 7 a.m., The Brick Shelf and Friends. At 8 p.m., Bricks Why Not and Virginia Bricks. On YouTube at 3:30 p.m., Family Bricks. 8 p.m., The Basic Brick, Old Gray Bricks, a couple of Brickheads. And at 9 p.m., Ben's Brick Designs. Friday on YouTube at 1 p.m., Brick Trains. At 2:30 p.m., London Calling. At 7 p.m., Friday Night Bricks. 8 p.m., Building with Buds. 9 p.m., Real Whole Egg. 10 p.m., Full of Brick. Saturday on Twitch at 8 a.m., Tasman Bricks. 9 a.m., Brooke Bricks. 3 p.m., Matt Mellish. 8 p.m., Lightning JR. On Instagram at 4:30 a.m., Claire Lego Mom, The Brick Shelf, Lego Auto Hoss, Cooking with Bricks, and Bricks Why Not. On YouTube at 4 p.m., The Lego CPA. At 9:30 p.m., Lego After Dark. And at 10 p.m., Macro Bricks. Sunday on Twitch at 12 p.m., Gene's Version. At 8 p.m., Mapping the Miles. On Instagram at 8:30 p.m., Build Away the Sunday Scaries. YouTube at 10 a.m., Good Morning Brick World. At 11 a.m., Ben's Brick Designs. 1 p.m., Tricky Bricks. 2 p.m., Fab Blondie's Bricks. 3 p.m., Halo Time. 3:30 p.m., The Brick Bods. 7 p.m., Hollin' and Ballin'. And at 9 p.m., Moments of the Magic. That's been the streaming guide for this week. If you're interested in being part of next week's streaming guide, DM me, Brick and Brood. Take care, everybody.
Awesome.
I forgot I was muted. Hey, good morning, Andre. How you doing? Thanks for being here. This is congrats to the winner. Man, you guys are great. How do I get on this guide? So if you want to get on the guide, reach out to Brick and Brood, or you can message one of us and we'll try and get it over to them. I will tell you guys right now, if you do want to be on the live stream guide, it's better to try and not wait, because I can't imagine he's going to run out of room soon. And you can't make a 10-15 minute long live stream guide. So definitely, if you want to be on there, hurry and get in there while you can. All right, real quick, let's go ahead and check on this poll. So it says, what do we got here? 46 votes. Let me just double check here. I think it's
Andre,
yes.
have you voted?
Oh, look at you. All right, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to throw a vote in. If nobody's voted.
I got a question. What is this like where I can report the poll? What does that mean?
You need to report to HR, which is temporarily Wayne, until somebody else fills that void.
Okay.
All right, ending the poll.
No, Andre,
So,
did you give Andre a chance to vote?
Well, it doesn't matter. You won by 67%.
Thank
So
you.
everybody,
my person fell.
Brick Babe won her mock. That was the fan vote. That was not an internal vote. Look at the mock builder over there, man. He's salty.
No, I'm fine.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, he's not trying to build pink and orange. He could care less.
All right, I am going to put a number in the private chat, and that is going to be the number that the subscribers out there need to pick. And that way Rich and Lene can help.
Thank you to everybody who voted. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Why don't you just text them all? I mean, you got half of them. So how many people in your house voted for you?
Only 2. me and Mo. I didn't think about it. I should have.
See, Wayne said complaint heard. It was rigged.
Look at it. It says Wayne complaint heard. All right, everybody. We're getting ready to do the subscriber giveaway. I do these randomly once in a while. So I know it's not Lego, but I am going to give this to a subscriber. If you don't want it, don't enter. But if you like it or whatever, go ahead and enter. So this came out, I want to say, a year ago. It was the Halloween Black Series that came out. So here's how it works. Once you see start in the chat, once I enter start in the chat, pick a number 1 through 50. The first person that we see in this chat that gets it will win. But don't put anything until I hit that start or put start into the chat, because it won't be counted. So, did you guys see the number I put in the private chat?
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
That's not how this works. So funny. All right, everybody, here you go. 3, 2, 1. Start in the chat.
Come on, Buggy. I can't see.
All right, everybody. Let's see what we get. I'm curious if anybody pick it. It should be pretty obvious. Goodness gracious. These things go by fast.
Slow.
I know. I'm sitting here trying to keep up with them.
Well, a good thing
They're
is we don't
slow,
scroll back. Oh, that one was close. Oh, there we go. Hold on. I see it.
You see it?
Yep, that's what I was saying. Yep. Unlucky number 13 is the winner. Wayne, you get yourself a Black Series Clone Trooper Halloween edition.
Woo! Congrats, Wayne.
Congratulations to you. All right. I feel like that was about it, maybe.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of anything else, going on as far as like anything else we had, but I think that was about it. I closed down the poll. Look at this, man. We're actually And then stuff I thought, see, it's crazy because when we have these shows, even with the meetings, some things we just don't know how long it will take. You know, we didn't know how long it would take us to go through the contest stuff and all that. But look at this. We still got almost 10 minutes to spare. So we might go ahead and just shut it down a couple minutes early. But before we do anything, oh, let me fix this. There we go. Rich, you got anything you want to shout out?
Promote,
plug, complain about.
I got an order in yesterday from the wonderful Camel City. I made sure I was there, not only 5,000th, but 5,001 order. So I will have another castle video coming out sometime this week. Everything is moving along, trying to get leveled off. Other than that, not really. My live stream Wednesday nights.
Johnny Builds. I don't know what is going on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, man. Because I was going to show his pictures, but something's wrong. It just says use latest apps. So I'll try and have to figure it out. Maybe I can see it on my phone or something. But yeah, it won't let me see anything on this computer. So I'll get it up and we can show it next week. Sorry about that. I don't know what
I do want to.
You're using an iPhone.
I do want to thank everybody out there for voting for Brick Babe instead of me. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, before we get to Brick Babe's closing statements and stuff, I also just want to say real quick that we really do appreciate you guys entering, interacting, voting, just being part of the show, being part of our Good Morning Brick World family. It means a lot to us. We would have been happy if just one person had entered, like, hey, awesome. But we had what, 20, more than 20, but technically, like 20 entries or whatever. So, it was really awesome. So thank you so much for all that, man. I appreciate it. Nope. All entered. That's funny. Yeah, I'll get it figured out though, man. I don't know why. Brick Babe, you got anything you want to promote, shout out, complain about, plug?
Other than Mom and Mo, and the podcast that I'm working on perfecting, that's about it. But I just want to take this time for a moment of gratitude. Thank you so much for, just giving these challenges. You just don't throw anything up. I mean, everybody, you give so much. Thank you for doing our challenges. And thank you just for watching and being such a part of the show. We really appreciate you. And like I said, it's even like Sunday is where we kind of give the marching orders, and Monday you all show up, Friday you all show up, and we just appreciate you showing up and being there for us and in our lives. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
What about you, Hal?
Thank you for voting for me.
I'm also. Oh,
you ain't got to thank them. They got your donation that you gave them.
Yeah, that's funny.
Make sure I have everyone's PayPal.
So I just put out a new week in review. I got other stuff coming out, but yeah, that's what I got out right now. Just stay tuned. I've been doing whatnot auctions also like once a week lately, just trying to purge some more stuff of mine. So if you get on whatnot, go follow me over there. And I think definitely because I don't know, maybe I don't promote enough. Maybe it's because I'm not big enough, but there's definitely some stuff I know people would want, especially people in the community that I know of. It's just, I don't think anybody's seen because some of the figs and stuff I'm selling, I'm like, I know some people would want, but especially like a lot of the Star Wars stuff. But anyways, like I said, different stuff coming out. But if you want, like I said, I got a new week in review I just put out yesterday. Pretty funny. And again, just really want to say thank you to everybody out there, for all the love and support, donations and memberships and all that stuff. Really, really appreciate all of you. And I guess on that note, everybody have a very safe and fun Halloween. Make sure you're careful out there. Even if you're careful, watch out for other people. Halloween, just like New Year's Eve, it's one of those nights where a lot of people, they get pretty sloshed up. You know what I mean? Not just driving, but people do a lot of stupid stuff, man. So just be careful out there. And on top of that, I ain't superstitious or anything, but that moon is pretty full. So people do some crazy stuff on those full moons. So
and
What's that?
Like a black cat.
But yeah, I guess until the next Sunday. Oh, real quick, just to let you guys know, and we'll remind everybody next week too. So Bearded Brix won't be on next week. He's got like stuff going on with family and all that. So it'll just be me and Brick Babe on here doing our best to try and fill that void that will be there because Bearded Brix isn't with us. So just
maybe a better.
Well, you know, I know how rumors can start, man. People be like, "Oh my god, the Bearded Brix quit on you, man."
Have I quit?
All right, so for everybody that's new out here, for the members, we put their names in the outro, and just kind of highlight how much we appreciate them amongst other things. So that's what we're about to do now, and we will see you guys next Sunday. So peace out, everybody.
Peace.